Hello students, welcome to In 5 Minutes. We'll start with next property, that is change of scale. What is exactly change of scale? We know that z of f of k can be written as f of z. So therefore, if it is z of a raised to k into f of k, so this a raised to k will be acting as a scaling factor. So I just define this as scaling factor into f of k, which we can say further as f of z divided by a. That means a scaling factor which multiplies that gets divided in z domain on the another side. So that's a change of scale property. The next property which we will be doing is the third property, that is shifting property. So shifting property is what? Since we know that, let us say that z of f of k, that is equal to capital F of z, then z of f of k plus n. So there is a shift in time domain, there is a shifting in time domain that will be giving me z raised to n f of z. There is a shift, there is an exponential term z raised to n f of z. In the similar way, if you say f of k minus n, then there will be a term z raised to minus n f of z. It takes the same sign of the n whichever there will be in time domain. So that's my shifting property. Students, just remember that n is constant. So hope you don't get confused that n is not a constant. Next is multiplication by k. So z of f of k, that is equal to f of z. Then what is multiplication of k? If k multiplies to f of k, then the effect is minus z d by dz f of z. So that is minus z. So when we write z of k square into f of k, so there is k square, that's why this becomes to be minus z the whole square d square upon dz square f of z, so which we can write as z square d square divided by dz square f of z. So that's my fourth property. The next is, let's do one sum on this, let's do one example. So f of k is k into u of k. So when we start with finding zt, first I'll be writing zt of u of k. So zt of u of k is z divided by z minus 1. So due to effect of z of k into u of k, k is multiplied, that's why I write minus z d by dz z divided by z minus 1. So students, what you need to do, don't take the z inside, you need to differentiate this first. So that comes z minus 1 the whole square, here u by v, z minus 1, differentiation of z is 1, minus again differentiation of z minus 1 is 1, and z as it is. So we can write minus z, this comes to be z minus z 0, remaining is minus 1, divided by z minus 1 the whole square, so which we can write as z divided by z minus 1 the whole square. So that's the example of multiplication property.